Welcome to Elselah Book's special podcast for Lent season. This is the brief on the theme of the living memory of divine provision. So we're basically looking at how worship acts as a vital memory aid, the thing that keeps our faith alive during those tough wilderness moments when God just feels completely absent. First, let's talk about the sharp contrast in Psalm 95. You might actually know it for its opening words of high praise, using this beautiful imagery of water flowing right out of a rock. But then you hit verse 8, and the tone totally snaps. It goes straight from celebration to a really stark, urgent warning about the past. Second, that warning pulls us right back to the desert in the book of Exodus, specifically to the grumbling at places called Meribah and Massah. The community there was absolutely convinced they were going to die of thirst. But the core problem wasn't just them complaining. It was amnesia, caused by pure panic. They were so caught up in the immediacy of the moment that they completely forgot the God who had already rescued them. Finally, this whole history serves as our blueprint for Lent and Easter. Worship becomes the way we remind one another of the truth. Even in deprivation, pain, or these long seasons of absence, we wait with expectation, because God's provision actually meets us right there in the waiting. The bottom line is that while we walk through the wilderness, we really must use worship to remember God's past actions so we can confidently trust His future provision. Thank you for listening to our podcast and keep listening for more.